G'day race fans, it's Adrian here and welcome back to Just a Ride. Let's see. Just a quick one here guys, in relation to the SV650, the last video that I put up. In that I am fixing a steering dampener onto an SV650. And I had a comment on that particular post. Bless him, Ace. How are you, brother? And he asks, quite respectfully, he says, dude, can I buy one of those brackets off you? Ace? No, you can't, mate. I'm going to show you how I made it. How's that sound? So this is obviously something that is not custom, not standard on this bike, these SVs, I believe, of any generation, 3 or 4 of them now. They don't come with steering dampeners. And obviously I'm putting this on the track, so I wanted it to have a pretty steady steering column if you want to shake around. And I'm not too sure what Ace's application is, whether he just, I don't blame the dude for not wanting, for wanting a steady bike, even if it's just on the road. But yeah, so dead simple. A piece of scrap metal, probably, I don't know, 2 or 3 mil. Yeah, that's no more than 3 mil. It was, there you go, that's a test. That's a test of the actual piece of metal that I used to do this. And just some simple, marking tools. Got that thing. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. And the power file. I would suggest that, as the name suggests, right, this is a power file. A hand file and a bucket of patience will do the same thing. I, sir, do not have patience. I plugged my patience into the 240 volt power outlet. And it was just a simple case of mocking it up with, yeah, a piece of cardboard. I actually know what it is. This here, there we go. That's a golf scorecard. Oh, I won't show you the numbers, but just a piece of cardboard, right? And that was the initial. That was the start of it. It was like, okay, I got to make this thing, to shape. It was cutting a piece of cardboard to shape and offering up the cardboard. Probably should get onto the position as well, more so before the making of the piece. I am not reinventing the wheel here. All I was trying to do on my SV650 was replicate what I've got on my GSXR 750, which, all of the stuff that I used, the fork leg clamp, that's obviously a must. That it. I ain't building that. I can bend a piece of metal at 90 degrees, but I'm not making that 41 mil wide 2-piece clamp with the recessed thread on it. With that and with this, I was just trying to duplicate what comes standard on the GSXR 750, and it's just cast into the frame, or it's cast into the triple clamp on the fork leg, just these little recess threaded female holes that the male does his thing with. So that was, like I said, that was my, okay, cut and paste in my mind. I'm looking at my jigsaw going, I reckon I could make something similar, just with bending some metals. I am not a fabricator and I'm not a mechanic, but I've got enough time in the garage and you'll put anything together. Yeah, so onto the cardboard cutout, just offering it up. Oh yeah, it needs to be cut away there because there's something that's in the way, or there was some, some clearance issues with the turning of the bottom bracket in relation to the bottom of the frame. And this stuff, it's a lot easier to do on a piece of cardboard. And then get the initial, piece, the dimensions, and then just get cutting and power filing. And I'd say the most complex thing was the fact that there is a swivel, I suppose, inside that, right? That allows this actuation. And I just had to ensure that I wasn't just going to make it solid. I needed to space it out. So the shoulders of this piece don't hit the cast steering dampener there. I'll take this apart and I'll show you the spaces. And that was much like the cardboard and offering up the cardboard and changing it a million times. That's what I had to do with these spaces. You know, I just had to find the right size and shape. It's a nylon lock nut too. It ain't going anywhere. Just, you know, all it was, as simple as just obviously the head of the bolt had to be small enough not to mess with the actuation of that swivel, and then just a couple of washers on top that did the same thing, allowed movement within the recess of the cast, and on that goes with a nylon lock nut. So simple. Yeah, not a terribly hard thing to do at all, you know. In the bench vise, bend it over with your hand, hammer it nice and straight. I mean, it's not a critical piece of mass, is it? It's not a crankshaft. I'm not balancing a crankshaft. I'm not building a wheel. I'm just making a little bracket. It wasn't hard. So I hope that helps somebody out there. Thanks for watching. Be well. Take care of yourself.